Buyers are everywhere, but sellers are MIA. This week on Market Watch. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Market Watch for the week of June 5th through the 12th. I'm your host, Jason Zwolak of the Zwolak Group with First Team and Christie's International Real Estate. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. For those of you tuning in for the first time, each week I take a look at the Orange County and Irvine housing market as a whole, and then I break the Irvine housing market up into 3 separate categories. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell so you're notified every time I post. I post new market videos every single week. This week, it was more of the same. We saw our inventory, our supply go down. We saw demand go up, so we've got more buyers on the market. We're seeing multiple offers. Buyers lose out. Buyers are getting frustrated because they can't get into the house, and our sellers are just nowhere to be found. We are at record lows in inventory. People are just very hesitant right now to come onto the market, even though we're seeing homes fly off the shelf. We're seeing top dollar. We're seeing close to listing price. Everything is in line and showing why we're in a seller's market right now. Each week, I like to start off with Orange County. So we take a look at those numbers, see what happened this week, and compare it to last week. So let's check it out. So right now, we have 4,869 homes currently on the market right now in Orange County. That is actually down 3.4% from last week when we had 5,042. It really is amazing that our inventory is dropping at this time of the year. Typically, as we move into the summer, our inventory increases. Right now, we're over 2,500 homes less this year than we had last year. So we really do have a supply problem right now in Orange County. The number of homes that are currently in escrow, or our demand, is 3,302. That is up from 2,926 last week. That is an increase of 12.9%. So our demand is up 12.9%. At the same time, our supply is down 3.4%. That, combined with great interest rates, is really driving the seller's market that we're in right now. The number of homes that sold this week were 453, with an average days on market of 42. The average list price was $980,735. Average sold price of $946,313, with a 96.5% list to sold average. The market is really hot right now in Orange County. We are seeing inventory levels continue to drop. This is 2 weeks in a row that we've seen inventory actually go down. Our demand is continuing to rise. More people are coming on the market. More people are applying for mortgages. And really what's happening is we're seeing all of this drive the seller's market that we're in right now. It's actually a hotter market now than it was last year at this time. It really is the best time right now. If you're a seller right now, you need to get your stuff in order and get on the market. You do not want to miss this opportunity. As a buyer, we'll talk about things that you can do, but you need to talk to your agent. You need to have a strategy to be able to write the strongest offer possible to get your offer accepted. And really, there's no time to waste. If you see a house you like, get in there, do your research on it, and write the best offer possible, because if you don't, there's a good chance you could miss out on it, especially if it's marketed right, priced right, and it looks model-like. You know it's going to sell quick. Now that we've looked at Orange County, we dive in and take a look at what happened in Irvine. So let's check it out. In Irvine, right now, there are 644 homes on the market. That is down 11 homes from last week, where we had 655. So that's a drop of 1.8%. The number of homes that are currently in escrow, so our demand, is 281. That is up 15.2% from last week, where we had 244. The number of homes that sold this week was 41, with an average days on market of 66 days for those homes. The average days on market for the homes that are currently on the market is 63 days. The average list price in Irvine was $1,248,841. The average sale price, $1,198,065 for a list to sold average of 95.9%. We definitely saw some similarities with Irvine and Orange County. Irvine's demand was way up, over 15%. The inventory dropped slightly, just under 2% less homes this week compared to last week that are currently on the market. Our list to sold average is hovering around that 95, 96 percentile, which is really good. It shows that homes are being priced right and there's really not a lot of discounting going on. So if you think as a buyer you're going to be able to go in and really undercut some of these homes, unless they've been on the market and they're sitting for a while, there's really not a lot of room for undercutting some of these sellers. Now that we've taken a look at Irvine and Orange County, I break Irvine up into 3 separate categories: the first-time homebuyer category, the step-up category, and the luxury category. First up is the first-time homebuyers. This is anything listed under $750,000, so let's check it out. In the first-time homebuyer category, we currently have 164 homes on the market, down from 169 last week. The average days on market for those homes is 49. We had 14 homes sell this week, with an average days on market of 50 days. The number of homes that are currently in escrow, so our demand, is at 97, up from 84 last week. Very similar to Irvine, almost a carbon copy. Inventory dropped slightly, so our supply is slightly down. Our demand is way up. And again, that's what's driving this market. Typically, we do see this in the first-time homebuyer category because it is such a big buyer pool, and there's really just not as many homes in this category as in the others. Now that we've taken a look at first-time homebuyer, now we're going to take a look at the step-up category. That's anything listed between $750,000 and $1.25 million. Let's check it out. The step-up category currently has 264 homes on the market. That's down from 275 last week. The average days on market for those homes that are currently on the market is 54. Number of homes sold this week was 15. The average days on market for the homes that sold was 54 as well. The number of homes that are currently in escrow, so our demand in this category, is 132, up significantly from 109 last week. And same as first-time homebuyer, same as Irvine, same as Orange County. We're seeing a drop in inventory, and we're seeing an influx in the demand, so more buyers are getting into the market, and there's not as many homes coming up for sale. It's really a trend that we're seeing throughout the county and throughout the city. Now we'll take a look at the luxury side of things and see if there's any changes there. Luxury, for the purposes of this video, is any home listed over $1.25 million. So let's check out the numbers. We currently have 216 homes on the market in the luxury category. That is up from 211 last week. So we did see a small influx in inventory in the luxury category. The average days on market for these homes that are currently on the market is 86. We saw 12 homes sell this week with an average days on market of 99. It's actually the same as last week. The number of homes that are currently in escrow, so our demand, is up 1 from last week. From 51, we are now sitting at 52 homes currently in escrow. So you can see we saw a little bit of a change once we hit the luxury category. We saw demand go up slightly by 1 home, so very minimally, and we saw inventory go up by 5 homes. We actually saw our supply outpace our demand, which is the complete opposite of what happened in the step-up, first-time homebuyer, and in the county and the city as a whole. And this is why it's so important to look at these micro markets. You need to look at your city, you need to look at the price point that you're looking, and really find out what kind of market you're in. You can't just look at the county as a whole and figure that's going to blanket every area. You need to really dive in and look at a micro level to figure out exactly what's happening in your price point, in your area, so that you know that if you're a seller, you're going to hit that market, you're going to be well informed, you're going to know what to expect, and as a buyer, you know how to approach any offers that you might make. Again, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell so you're notified every time I post. I post new market videos every single week. If you are thinking about making a move, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, just get in touch with us. We are here to answer any and all of your questions about buying and selling in today's market, and we're here to help you in any way that we can. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and until next week, take care, everybody.